you guys kings and queens, because if you're on this channel, we put the class and class-based shooter, and me, I consider myself the king. Your boy Android Sensei 5, and we are back with another great game called PayDay 3. I know when I did the medic build, I forgot to show you guys the actual loadout. So this time I'm gonna make sure I do the loadout first, and then we'll switch to the build, and then we'll switch to some gameplay. Without further delay, y'all know the spiel: like, share, comment, subscribe, copy the build. I'm gonna put the link to this build on pd3.gg down in the description. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I showed you guys the model last time. I like this model. I like Wolf's regular mask. I'm not gonna lie, especially with this setup. That is the pre-made car that you can buy from out of the vendor store. We can go ahead and look at that if you want. It took me a little while to get this one, so I kind of like it. I just think it's a really dope design. Yeah, I guess you could just go with the regular car, but I mean, then you won't get this amazing looking camo. Like come on now, y'all can't tell me y'all don't like this camo. Y'all don't like it, okay. Alright, anyway, I use that as well as we're just gonna continue the bronze and blood colored theme with the Striker 7 hard liquid. We can go ahead and look at that one too. And come on now, y'all can't tell me those two weren't made for each other. They don't go together. And this is a loud build, so we don't have to worry about it being a muzzle. I was gonna take the suppressors off of them anyway. But come on now, y'all can't tell me that's not a beautiful looking camo. Either way, we put those two together, and they come with their own set perks. Y'all can go look at that. The gun itself, you can put any AR with this build. I just really like that camo, and because of that camo, I went with this this suit here. I don't even remember which one this is. It's closest to the bottom, but it just worked so well because of the burgundy and the black shirt with the gold emblem there, the gold dog tags. It just worked really well. Alright, so without further ado, we had that car, the Striker. You have to use the ammo bag for this build. I know y'all don't like that, but I'm telling you, to get the maximum damage, you need the ammo bag. And then we go with the flashbang because that gives us even more damage. We're going with light armor with this one because we only need 2 plates. We're going to keep moving, and we're going to keep our grit up all the time anyway. And then until they get some different options for the overkill weapons. I'm not saying that this one is better than the bombs, because I actually like using the bombs because it you don't just get to mindlessly shoot. You gotta strategically place those grenades where you want them to go to get the best outcome. But because this is an aim down sights build, it just seems very appropriate to go with the Red Fox. We're just using the motion sensors just so we know where to pre-aim and shoot at when they're coming through the door. That's pretty much it. There's no real story behind the motion sensors. It just, I'm already aiming, I'd like to see them through the door. Why not? And that, I guess, goes with the Red Fox, because you can see them through the door with that. If you guys didn't know, this gun can shoot through walls. I said that before, and then I said that on a cookout where just before I told the guy that I was playing with that you can shoot through the wall, I was in the bathroom shooting through the walls. And then we went into a game, and he couldn't shoot through the wall. So I don't know if that's a glitch or not, but as currently right now, you can shoot through walls with this. If you can see their outline, just shoot straight through the wall. You don't take any damage. I feel like that's good. Like they should leave that in. If that, I don't care if that's a glitch or not. That just seems very unique to this gun. Like, why not? Just leave it in. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the loadout. Going from top to bottom, and as always, like I said, you need that field surgery, because I mean, in Overkill, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to go down. I don't care how good you say you are or how long you say you've been playing PayDay 2, and somehow that makes you an expert in PayDay 3. Squash all that nonsense. Get field surgery. Have a medic on your team. That's why I did the medic build first. Have a medic on your team, so when they drop that med pack and you actually did go down, you can put your down back. Absolutely, there's no debates on that. Other than that, we're going to our next main line for this build, which is the ammo specialist. We didn't max out this ammo specialist. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to do that, but it just we just didn't really need it that much. All right, so we went 1 point on the regular ammo specialist. We're going to skip getting your ammo back from, your throwables back from Scrounger, because of the last perk that's in this skill tree. Of course, we're going to go with fully loaded so we can get 2 extra charges on our ammo bag. We're going to go with plate ups. We're already running over a bunch of ammo anyway. This particular perk makes it, this is more defense than actual offense, even though this is an offense build. You still need that survivability, especially if you're playing on Overkill. This makes it so if you have grit, you walk over ammo, you'll instantly start regening that health. Remember when I told you guys about how the armor works on the med build? If you get shot, it turns into a red bar for however much damage you just took. If you duck behind the wall, similar to Payday 2, it comes back for that red portion of health. Not your whole bar, just that red portion of health. And this makes it so it's instant and you don't have to wait those 3 seconds for it to come back. It's just instant if you walk over ammo with grit. This is why you need the ammo bag for high grain. There are only 2 perks in the game that give you 20% bonus damage, so 20 is a big deal. Like, that's a lot of damage. And you get that just from picking up ammo for the next 10 seconds out of your bag. I can't wait till they make those buffs that you get from dropping these bags available to your whole team, because that's what they said they were going to do with the update, which is the reason I'm rushing these builds out now, because I know I'm going to have to change them when the update comes out. But until then, this is the best that you can get. But yeah, definitely get high grain for that extra damage. And the next skill that is in this skill tree, mag throw, is very essential. This makes it so your teammates, as soon as you put a bag down, they don't immediately just go, oh my gosh, there's ammo sitting there, let me clean it completely out, because that's supposed to be your ammo you need to have for your extra damage. Mag throw makes it so if you have rush, anybody that's in 10 meters of you, any of your teammates, whatever ammo you pick up, you also give it to your teammates. That way they're not taking ammo from out of your bag and taking away your extra damage because you're giving them ammo. There should be no reason that they have to touch your bag. Your bag is your bag. You can give everybody ammo. You are the ammo guy with mag throw. And all you got to do is trigger rush. There's a perk that we put on in this particular build that makes it so you get rush, and you should literally just tell your teammates at the beginning, please don't take ammo out of my bag. I'll give you ammo when you need ammo. Just let me know. I'm the ammo guy. But after that, we go in with top up, so you can put an additional 20% of your ammo back, plus you refill all of your throwables. So those flash bangs that you equipped it in your loadout, you get those back, you throw them out. Don't pick up ammo until you get rid of all of your flash bangs. But that don't mean just throw them out randomly. But that means, ration it out. Don't just run through it just because it's sitting there. Don't be like a toddler that just sees candy, whole bag of candy, and they just eat the whole bag just because it's in front of them. Ration it out. And after that, because this is an AR build, of course we're going into the mower. Every 35 bullets we get edge. That is an easy way to get edge. You're running through ammo with this AR build like water. Like it's you're gonna get edge every couple seconds without even trying, just randomly shooting. Now, the particular gun that we're using for this doesn't require us needing recoil handling, which is not bad, but I mean, freak, the Car 5 really has no recoil. It's like a laser. In my opinion, it's the best assault rifle in the game, because it doesn't give up a whole lot to get a whole lot like the other guns do. It's just basic. It's all around good all the way around the board. It's okay at long range, it's okay at medium range, it's okay at short range. It's just okay, which in my opinion just makes it better than the other ones. You got to give up something with the other ones, like the Scar. You got to give up long range because that recoil is retarded, which you would need this for the Scar. But oh my bad, it's not just called the Scar, it's called the what is it, the F4 or something like that. It's the Scar. Anyway, moving on. Suppressive fire, really good perk, but you're going for flat damage, not just knocking them down. So we're just going to skip on that one. All right, here is the confusion between these two perks. These two do not work in concession with each other like how most people think you do. You don't need both of these to get a benefit from them. If we actually take a chance to look and read these instead of just going with someone's, you know, what they say on YouTube. But like I said, I wanted to wait to get these videos out because I wanted the most knowledge about these mechanics before I try to tell you guys, hey, you should build this. If we just read these, this says with Edge, with any ammo pickup, it goes directly to your magazine. Okay, that's good. And then this one says, with any kill with Edge, it goes directly to your magazine without, directly to your gun without you having to run over and pick it up, which is also good. But considering that I don't have a perk on that would benefit from this other than just putting ammo in my gun, it's really no reason to have replenish on. I can pick one or the other. So I went with this one because I still have to go over and pick up ammo to trigger my mag throw. So this is just two birds, one stone. If I use this and it doesn't make me go over and pick up ammo because the kills is putting the ammo directly back into my gun without me having to pick them up, that makes this perk worthless. You want all of your perks to work in, you know, harmony together. Like, you want them to benefit each other, and having both of these on just cancel each other out. Like, am I going to go pick up the ammo or am I not? Like, why do I need them both? You still get the same amount of ammo from having one on than if you did them both. I'm telling you, it's no different. It's literally the same. If I had on this perk, then yeah, I might want this one because this says I have to go pick up ammo, but I've already tested to see if this perk actually works with this one, and it does. But for whatever reason, it doesn't work with this one because you need rush. So when you go in mag throw, I would go ammo funnel. If I'm going scrounger, I would go replenish. Same thing. And then this is just a quality of life. You're going to be sticking and moving because you don't have that heavy 3-plate armor on you, and you can move a lot faster. So since you're on the go and you're already moving, we're going to go ahead and get that sprint reload. You don't want to have to stop to reload our guns. We want to keep moving. Run and gun, shoot, stick, run and gun. After that, of course, we're going down to get tank. This is also necessary for every build. Tank and field surgery is definitely necessary for every freaking build. Now, plate up, yeah, I would say it's pretty good too, but it's not end all be all. You have to have it. It's just very, very useful, and since we're doing an ammo build, it just seems really good to go together. And as far as last man standing, absolutely a good build, but we're mostly focused on damage here. Like, we need to deal the damage so the people that are absorbing the damage don't have to absorb as much because we're knocking things down extremely fast. So we're gonna leave that one out because we could use that point for something else. Sharpshooter is really good if I'm standing still, but since I've already dedicated to running around, sticking and moving, standing still for me is somewhat of a death wish. So we're not going to use any of the sharpshooter. And I know what y'all are thinking, but if you don't use sharpshooter, you don't get that wonderful perk there called cutting shot. I'm already getting so much bonus damage from this other stuff that I have on that cutting shot, which doesn't actually give me a percentage, until they put the buff on it with the new update that they're supposed to be doing, I've noticed it doesn't really make a difference. I don't really seem like I'm getting through heavier armored enemies any faster with this on than, you know, if I didn't have it on at all. So I made the decision until they buff it, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. Now, once they actually buff it and it actually shoots through shields when you put that thing on, because as of right now, when you put that on, it don't even shoot through the shields. So, you know, until they make it so it actually does what it's giving the illusion that it does, I'll put it back on. But until then, nah. I would rather go with the sprint reload. Alright, so we're gonna skip that one. And as far as running fast, I mean, yeah, we could use that because, like I said, we're running, but we want to put our points in damage mostly. Just running around this is not Sonic. We're not trying to avoid the enemies. We're trying to mow them down as quickly as possible. So running around just doesn't really seem like, you know, a good way to put a perk down. We're not relying on throwing bombs. We are getting the throwables that we do throw back, but it's more of a utility, not an actual I'm trying to eliminate you with this bomb damage frag throw. Now for Enforcer, absolutely 1 point into Enforcer, because we need to be generating that grit. We want grit to come up because that is our survivability, and this ensures that we'll get grit because we're constantly going to be killing things no matter what. But after grit, we want to go into combat reload because, like I said, we're going to reload a lot. And if we look at that gun, it has a really short reload time, so we can reload pretty fast and keep our main powers up. I don't know what they call these things. I mean, I guess they're powers. I actually have to look into what they actually call them. Perks. Would those be considered the perks since these skills aren't considered perks? Those would be the perks, the edge, grit, and the rush, I guess. Either way, we want those up all the time, and this ensures that they're always up, and all we're doing is shooting and reloading, shooting and reloading, shooting and reloading. That refreshes, which is what you actually want. You want the perks, when you're reading the description, to say the word refresh instead of just gain. You want it to say refresh and gain. You very rarely want it to say consume. You always want them saying refresh and gain. After that, we're skipping manipulator because we're not trying to get any hostages. We're skipping engineer because we're not doing anything with those sentries, and that's just a sentry build. We're skipping gunslinger because we're aiming down sights. We don't want anything that's going to take away our bonuses or our perks whenever we aim down sights. We have weapons that are basically supposed to be aiming down sights. Just they get buffs for aiming down sights. You should aim. This is for sneaking around. We're skipping that. This is also for sneaking around. We're not hacking any cameras. We're shooting them out. Skipping that. All right, now here we go. Tactician. This is a good perk to have if you're doing straight DPS. As I showed you, we do have on those flashes, which makes them get stunned or staggered. Which is exactly what this whole tree is about: stunning and staggering enemies and being able to deal more damage to them. So we have it aced out because, one, if I stun them, I'm getting edge, and like I said, we always want edge because we need to be dealing the highest damage out of everybody else on the team. We need to be dealing damage, so we want edge, but we maxed it out just to make the effects of the stun wider. We want the whole horde. We want to throw that in the middle of the horde, and the whole horde just immediately starts covering their face. That's free shots to everyone, and we're going to combo that with coup de grace, and that is because whenever they're stunned and we have edge, but we're going to have edge because we've already stunned them. See how we gained it there? Whenever we have edge, we do 10% more damage to whatever is stunned and staggered. So literally, that's just free damage of nothing else shooting back towards you, and you're just taking your time mowing them down. They go together so well, it's like peanut butter and jelly. It makes no sense not to, if you're doing a DPS build, use Tactician. Either way, moving forward, Strategist. Great perk for all of your damage dealing needs. All right, so this makes it so we can mark 2 enemies instead of just 1 enemy, and it'll last 20% longer. But the reason we want to be able to mark them in the first place is for this perk here called combat marking. Combat marking makes it, again, see, I told you there are only 2 perks or skills in the game that give you 20% damage. That 20% number is huge. 20% number is huge. The only thing that gets higher than that 20% is a perk that we can only use for shotguns, and I do have a shotgun build that I'm going to share with you guys, but it's that finisher perk. That is the highest damage you can get in the game right now. When you have edge, you get that extra 200%. But to have that on, we can't aim down sights, and like I said, we dedicated ourselves to aiming down sights. With that perk, that only works with the last bullet in your magazine, and you also can't aim down sights at all, unfortunately. So that didn't make it into the build. That would be broken if it did, but it definitely didn't make it into the build. So after that, we skip past we already did combat marking. We skip past combat marking and we go over to mark for death. Let's say you actually do go down. That sucks, but what's really good about that is instantly within 5 meters of everyone of everything around you, 5 enemies get marked. And like I said, that's 5 enemies that you're doing 20% extra damage to for no reason at all. Just because you went down, you're getting even more damage. So if they do manage to knock you down, you are literally turning yourself into a glass cannon. Every shot you do just increases your damage. This is why you are the DPS. This is how you make a real DPS deck. And then after that, to end your build out, as always, we're going Transporter, which is giving you that rush that we need to trigger mag throw, which is all the way up here. So whenever you want to trigger mag throw and you want to give your teammates ammo, just pick up a bag and run through a pile of ammo, because you'll immediately get that rush, so you'll be able to give all your teammates ammo whenever they want. That's how you trigger it. And it's after we got that, we went over to deep pockets, which just makes it so you can carry another ammo bag. So instead of having 1 ammo bag, you have 2. And like I said, when you use this one, you gain 2 more charges. So instead of having just 2 in each bag, you'll gain 4 in each bag. It should give you 8 charges instead of the 6 that you would get if you just had 1 bag. So you get 2 extra charges. Other than that, that rounds out your DPS deck. And like I said, you can use any AR that you want. There's 4 of them on the game, and I have used and tested all of them with this build. They all work, but in my opinion, this is just the one that has the least effort, that CAR 4. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and jump into some gameplay and show you guys exactly what you're supposed to be doing with this build. Be right back. I actually have a smaller guy in here with me. As far as the favor, I would make it an ammo bag, of course, because that just complements your build. For this character, I would not be running inside trying to get hostages, because that's not my job. I would be running around looking for the boards and where the lab is, so I could take the materials from out of the opposite side of where the lab is.
Hello, is this thing on? Hello, fucking piece of
He's already inside.
Yeah, we're good here.
Right, that sounds
So it's all the way upstairs. Okay, so we can take everything from now. If you guys didn't know, you can just slide off of that edge and you won't take fall damage. So we'll take that. We'll open this because this usually has a lot of ammo in it. Well, one of these do. And we just want to max out our ammo. We can carry quite a bit. Yeah, look at that.
I dug up Bane's old notes from your last cook on the CrimeNet archive. Looks like we need muriatic acid,
we're looking to see where everything is at.
hydrogen chloride.
I got it.
They're coming in
Guy's
30
dead
seconds.
down
Get
here.
ready.
Alright. Blow that open. Oh, there's another set of boards we can come get. There's another set of boards we can come get.
We'll make it work.
Where's the lights? I don't see the lights. Oh, lights right here. Okay, alright, cool.
The SWATs are closing in. Get ready. You'll need to add the ingredients as I called them out.
So with this, we'll be putting it up right here.
I'm checking the recipe.
They're not gonna let us, so we gotta wait.
I think hydrogen is up.
Yeah.
We got cops in the garage.
We don't have
Looks right.
a guy that's
Cops, stairwell.
with sentries, looks like.
The SWATs are using the scaffold. Hostage
I
rescue
mean, look at
units are
that.
on
There's
site.
like 0 recoil.
I killed the fucking shield.
Look at that. It was look, and that was without cutting edge. I mean, cutting shot. Just went straight through.
That's what the cook needs. These notes, it's like a mad scientist wrote them. I think we're
Can
good
we
so
hit from
far.
here? Yeah, we can. Hey. Yeah.
I secured the shield.
Look at that.
They
Look at that.
called in snipers.
Look at that. Without the penetration, it
Stay
doesn't even
sharp.
matter.
Let's see here.
Alright, now him aiming at me, that
These
matters.
notes are a mess. Muriatic acid. That's next. You did it. The batch's purity will increase if you cook it a bit longer. Just don't let it burn.
So I usually put it right here.
Motherfucking found it.
You should hook up a tank of hydrogen chloride. I'm feeling good about
That's
this.
how a friend here wants to do all the cooking. I have another board that I would put right there. Oh, he put that board there. That's bad. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. There's normally only 3 boards on Overkill. But I think everything lower than that has 4 boards. I'm not sure. I don't know if Very Hard has 4 boards.
Okay, nice.
Shield's gone. Fucking found it.
Duck him out of that fight. You don't want that fight. Alright, I can see it down here, maybe.
Alright.
He has it?
Those cooks would
Not
have been
sure.
helpful right now. Add caustic soda
Oh,
and we'll
there we go.
from there.
The sapper is fried.
You fought them back. For now. Shit, it's like Night of the Living Cops out here. If you tie down a civilian, I have something to bargain with.
So I'm gonna put it right here. I normally would put it up by the steps, but we don't have anyone standing on the steps. And this is where the zip line would go if we had a zip line, so you don't want to board up this window.
These notes are all over the place.
So
Is
instead
that
of putting it
hydrogen?
right there where he
No.
put it, I would have put
Caustic
it
soda.
right
That's
there.
what we want.
Then I would have put this one here, because if we had someone with sentries, they would put their sentry right here, and it would shoot the people walking in and shoot the people out of this window that's standing on the cliff right there.
Hydrogen.
And then we would put the other one
That was wrong.
right here on top of the trash bag,
Those cooks would have been helpful right now.
so it could shoot people coming in the front door and through that window.
I'm 93% sure.
So supposed to throw down an ammo bag, but not sure
Cross-referencing the notes.
what this gentleman knows about the game or not. I feel like as soon as I throw my bag down, he's just gonna wipe out all the ammo.
That's one batch done. Let's cook
They really need to put
Alright, gang.
game
Pour in
chat
some
in
of
here.
that muriatic acid.
Cloaker's dead.
Yeah, you see, he's not even waiting for them to turn blue. He's picking them up early.
Dropping back armor here.
They're on the roof. Shoot those fuckers down. We need
You got melting things with this build.
some muriatic acid.
So you can see see the edge is still there. Can I hit him from here?
Get on!
Caustic soda. Wait! Don't put that in! These notes are a mess. Muriatic acid. That's next.
Sniper. Somewhere.
I'm 79% sure.
Ooh.
I got the shield!
Got another shield. See, our job is to take care of all of those specials extremely fast.
Motherfucking found it!
We don't want the specials being able to do much of anything.
I'm checking the recipe.
We know exactly where you are. You won't get another
Checking the notes.
trying to hide.
Got any hydrogen chloride handy? That's what we need.
You're fucked now.
I don't know if I did, man. I didn't.
Sniper is
There you go. It's a pistol.
If Bane's notes are
Oh, wow.
accurate,
Okay, bad idea. Oh, being outside is hard, bro.
you should hook up a tank of hydrogen chloride. Okay. Good. Good. You can add the caustic soda now. Nice going. You can cook that batch a little longer to increase purity. Keep an eye on it.
Trying to hide.
Look at that, mowing down enemies.
The cops are backing down. We got a chance to regroup.
Hold on, I'm coming in.
I called in the van.
Oh, wow.
Get ready to toss in a mess.
While I'm trying to get ammo though, bro.
There's still time to use up the rest of the ingredients. Let me reopen the recipe.
Here it is.
It's muriatic acid. Hang on. You didn't put that in yet, right?
No mistake. We already
Damn.
Go for it. More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I'm feeling good about this.
Sniper taken care
Hey.
of!
Watch out. They're bringing in dozers.
have you surrounded. You won't get
Ooh.
another chance.
Can I hit from that far?
Down your weapons and come out.
Oh.
Got rid of that
Hey.
fucking sniper!
I'm having the big gun delivered to you now.
Oh, we got 3 bags. We could have just left.
Checking the notes. It just says gas it up. Jesus, babe. All right, add the hydrogen chloride.
This is your boy.
Cops on the roof.
Yo! That didn't make sense. Oh.
Yes! That's the getaway!
That's one. If Bane's notes are accurate, these notes are all over the place. Is that hydrogen? No. Caustic soda. That's what we want. Okay, we got a batch. The purity will increase if you let it cook, but don't let it sit for too long.
behind me. Oh, shit.
You won't get past me! Kill the fucking shield!
You're a natural. Ready for another back? Checking the notes. You can add the caustic soda now. That's 3.
My teammate wants to keep playing.
Power. Get it back on, or the
Alright, that's all we needed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Look out for the next one.
If you want something cooked,